Alright. Hello, we're back to Skylanders Swap Forces episode 6. We already talked to Tessa. Obviously. So,
Okay, Skylander, if we're going to find the ancient Terra Squid, we're going to have to go see Sharpfin over in Motleyville. He owns the scrapyard there and deals in hard-to-find items, including information, which is what we need.
Wait, did you say scrapyard? Awesome! Maybe that Sharpie fella can give me some parts for my ship. Let's do this! Boom!
boom. Off the freaking Motleyville.
Nice place you brought me to.
I'm sorry, Flynn, but we'll need help to find the Terra Squid.
From who? This place is a ghost town. Oh hey, there's someone over there. How you doing there? I'm Flynn, the best pilot in Skylands. You probably haven't heard of me because you live out here in the boonies, but I'm kind of a big deal in the civilized world. We're looking for Baron Sharpfin. Heard he might be able to help us out. We're on important Skylandery business. Hello?
I don't like this.
Well, yeah, he's being super rude.
No, it's... Oh no! Whiskers!
That's not good.
Change him back!
I am sorry to have to inform you that Sharpfin is no longer
So
the
Sharpfin.
bearer. This municipality is under new management, so to speak. You are now the esteemed guests of the great Baron von Shellshock, servant of Lord Chaos.
Baron von
and
Shellshock.
all-around Power Schnitzel. Welcome to the new Motleyville.
That rotten shell shock locked us up and evilized Whiskers.
Yeah.
Watch out! Whiskers is going to attack!
Oh, my fucking back hurts to hell.
No escape for the bird, so fight!
Yeah, I forgot what attack with the lasers and why I was struggling there for a second.
Now this is bird watching.
Now this is bird watching.
Watch the birdie! A little birdie told me you will lose.
Yeah, these puns are getting on my nerve. My singular nerve, not nerves.
Whiskers is free!
Suddenly I remember a very pressing engagement. Auf Wiedersehen.
Skylander, you have to help us!
And what have we here? A Skylander, eh? Name's Sharpfin. That uppity crab back there barged into my town, acting like he owns the place, and started shipping my hard-earned valuables off to some chaos fella. Tell you what, help me rid this town of him, and I'll be forever in your debt. For a little while, at least. All right, Skylander. You chase down Shellshock, and we'll go after Tessa's birdie.
Skylanders of the
Sure.
undead element are stronger in this zone.
Activate! Activate!
Jumpy powerhouse. Greeble Heaver.
They don't. I've heard these Greeble dudes don't return in future games, and I'm very glad for that.
How do you expect to catch me? You have no discipline.
Okay, I guess he's have to stand in for the bombs. I don't hate it because it definitely matches the Wild West vibe or the desert vibe.
Catch
but I do prefer the bombs because they're a lot more cartoony
Careful
looking.
out there. We don't need anyone else hurt.
But again, I don't dislike it anyway. Why it's dynamite? It matches the scene, I guess. It matches the scene because it's desert, but I don't know why they're doing like pirate shit here. Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Watch out for those goo pits. They'll hurt you bad. He's heading over the bridge.
Zookeeper.
This bridge is closed for repairs, Herr Skylander.
Is this bitch?
You take it from here, Skylander. I need to clean up this goop before it spreads any further.
Ow. This is only for the chest, I don't care. I am gonna start skipping fighting enemies just so I can continue the story, I'm sorry. Like, this is definitely gonna be one of my worst series just because I'm
It is not so easy to
not liking the game.
Dwarf trottles. I go boom, you fall down.
Dwarf trottles? You pulled out fucking dwarf trottles, dude? What the hell?
We'll need something pretty powerful to get through this junk pile. I bet Gibbs has got something stashed away that can help us.
Gibbs. Out.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
Proceeding to new destination.
Only a swap Skylander with the speed ability can activate this swap zone.
My bad, I was aiming for this guy. You Gibbs?
Yeah, I
Yep.
figure you're gonna need a cannon to get into that village. Lucky for you, I happen to have one. Here you go. This old cannon ought to do it for you.
Activate. Maximum awesomeness. Proceeding to new destination. Maximum
Easy.
awesomeness.
I do think these are fine levels. I think all the level world building shit is pretty good.
Route secure.
I don't like how many elemental gates there are. And what overcomplicates things for me are the fact that there are both, wait. I can just do this to shoot these guys. So there's the regular elemental gates, which is fine. And then there's the ones where you have to do the 2, like, swap force characters. And then there's the ones where you have to have the swap force characters have a specific, like, a bounce thing or a ladder thing, which I don't know why they do that, but
Meet my new champion, a sand
so basically, sorry, I'm not locked in. So basically, there's like 3 different types of ways. There's 3 different elemental gates, which just overcomplicates shit so much. I would be more fine if they just did only the elements, but then, well, okay, I guess the different, like, the bounce and ladder and the rocket shit isn't like an elemental gate, but it is a Skylander specific gate, like the element stuff. And I think if they took out the game, it would be a lot better. Because what's already shitty is, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I get why I get why there's like the 2 element gates with the swap force mechanic. I don't like it, but I would rather, I wouldn't, if I could change, like, choose for the game to take that out the game or not, I would keep it in the game. Because at least it makes the element gates have their own, like, more of a use for swap force characters. It gives you kind of more, of a use for them. It probably definitely sucks, I would imagine, to be able to have every single type of it, but I don't know. I don't know how hard it was to get Skylanders when they first came out. I used to get them at the bargain bin shit at like retro game stores. I think it was we had a GameStop here. It shut down like quite a while ago now. But I remember they had like a bin of Skylanders that you could like go look through, and it was cool as hell. I loved going through that shit like as a younger kid and seeing a cool Skylander I liked and then picking it and then going home and playing with it. Both to play with it like in the game and then like I mean, you're a little kid, you get like toys and you play pretending for toys, you make up a little world for them. I do that with my Skylander figures too. My like Skylander figures, my Mario figures, shit like that. There definitely is a magic when emulating, but there's a magic with actual Skylanders of like having the actual physical portal of power, and then putting like the Skylanders on, and then that's definitely a lot more magical than just emulating it. But I mean, you don't have much of a choice nowadays. For example, for Imaginators, because I like looking through the Skylander character website and seeing all the Skylanders and then checking out the price of them and shit. For Robo, like RO-BOW, the figures for him on Amazon are $999 fucking dollars. That's insane. It's insane and it sucks because you can't. I mean, I don't know how you would 100% like any like collection that you're making of Skylanders. And then there would be scalpers nowadays if they ever re-release like Skylander figures. I wish they would, but that shit would get scalped hard. I am glad we're getting Skylander stuff though after 10 fucking years, because we're getting like the YouTube plushies, but I don't know. The best way they could bring back Skylanders that would also kind of suck is make it a game, like make a new Skylanders game, and then make the characters there's DLC packs. That would suck, but make them like $1. You know what I mean? Like, if they made like a new Skylanders game, like release it on Steam, for example, and then on the DLC tab, each character, like, make it so you start with a character. Like, when you get the game, you start with like a few characters. Maybe one of each element, even, if you want to be nice enough. And then on the DLCs, just make DLC packs for the characters, make them like $1. That would work fine, and perfect even. Just don't make the game itself like $70 fucking dollars, like modern games are trying to be. Like, it would suck, it wouldn't be the same, but I think it still has that little bit of magic of like buying these specific characters for it. It wouldn't be the same because you can't place the characters physically down on like a portal of power, obviously, but you can't make the modern Skylanders anymore because of scalpers. There's not really much of a way to regulate that shit. Like, Pokemon cards, for example, they're kind of trying to now, but like, I feel like scalpers are always gonna find a fucking way. And what's harder is at least the Pokemon cards, it's paper plastic. Skylanders are physical fucking figures that they gotta like sculpt and make and shit. They can't like mass release that like Pokemon cards. They can definitely release like a few or a ton. You can't like mass do it. I wish they could. I would love if there was like a universe out there where I can get every single Skylander,
because
but
one landed right up there. You know what they say, sharks gotta keep moving.
I don't know. It sucks, and I really wish there was a way that I could collect every single Skylander and have like a huge collection of it. But that's not possible. I think what's funny though is that the famous like what's he play? Football or soccer? I think it's football. Tom Brady. Tom Brady's fucking like his son for his birthday got his own like custom made Skylander. That's funny as fuck. For Imaginators. I just think that's funny more than anything. There's that, and then there's the Skylanders that employees got. It was like employees at Activision. I forgot which game it was from or for. I think it was Star Wars Adventure. But each employee got their own Skylander, and there's people selling them online. Like if I worked at Activision and they give me my own custom Skylander, I would never sell that shit. I am killing this bird. I don't know, it just sucks that this era of gaming is over. Like, as much as I don't like Swap Forces, like, there's still, just because of the fact that it's a Toys to Life game, it still has that magic. Like, literally, even if I can't physically have this robot figure, what I've been doing is, I've been using this robot since Spyro's fucking adventure. Like, that's cool as shit that I can transfer this robot from game to game. And I love that I can do that. And like, imagine with an actual figure, that's so much more cooler. Oh, we won though, so. What about the crab dude?
Whiskers is free!
Activate.
I'll go for XP, whatever. I feel like gaming the past few years really is fucked. It's on the topic of that, kinda. This came out like today. Roblox's stocks went down by 70%, and they blamed the like creators on Roblox. They blamed that there not being like too many popular games this year on Roblox, as if they aren't actively ruining their platform and making it harder for people both one to play Roblox and two for people to make their own games. Like, it sucks. And it sucks how fucking tone deaf Roblox is about that shit. Well, I bring that up because that's like an in general thing where fucking like game studios that aren't indie, like most of the non-indie game studios just don't know what the fuck they're doing or what the fuck their fans want. That or they're getting huge layoffs. Like Microsoft had a huge layoffs not too long ago, and then apparently the fucking after the new Halo games came out recently, the Halo studio guys got a shit ton of layoffs. And there's people cheering for that, because apparently I don't play Halo. I never have. I've never been into it, unless like it's the fucking arcade machine like Dave & Buster's. But apparently the new Halo game people didn't like that much. And then people were fucking cheering at the layoffs, as if like, no, that is not gonna make the game better or anything. That's it's not the people who got laid off. It's not their fault that the game was shit. It was the directors above who like were making them do much more shitty decisions. I know this is a very like yap session video, but I'm kind of enjoying just ranting and talking about it. It sucks. Even like with like Nintendo, which is I would say is one of, if not my favorite, like AAA company, I guess. I'm not a Nintendo fanboy, I wouldn't say that, but Nintendo games are definitely up there, just one of my favorites. Because I grew up with Nintendo, so I might be a bit biased there. I didn't grow up with an Xbox or a PlayStation or anything. I grew up with a Nintendo Wii. I didn't even have a Wii U. I only had a Wii for most of my life until I got like a phone, and then I got an Xbox. But like even like Nintendo, they were supporting AI not that long ago. I don't know. It was Miyamoto specifically who like said something about it. I don't know if he ever took that back what he said about it, but like that shit sucks. Like to see Nintendo like so blatantly supporting AI. But like Nintendo also, I'm pretty sure they're at fault for like the highest, like these fucking high game pricings, because they made their games like $70 to $80, and other studios saw that that is profitable. People will buy it, so other companies started doing it. Like if you want an affordable game, you're kind of fucked. If you want like a mainline one, you have to go for indie, which I don't mind. I love indie games. I think indie games are much better than like most mainline games nowadays. Like I play the shit out of indie games. My Steam library proves that. But that's kind of shitty, right?
And it will hurt too.
Baron von Shell Shark.
I don't know. Just this game is good, but it feels like since they're on the third game here, they're kind of at the like. I don't know, because I don't mean it in a bad way, but I do feel like Skylanders is an industry plant. These games came out, there's 6 of these games, and they literally each came out year after year for each other. Like at the very least, they feel like the first 2 games are industry plants, and then they realize that this is profitable. Like the Toy to Life series is very profitable, so they immediately started thinking of other sequels. Like maybe that's why this has a different studio behind it. Maybe Toys for Bob are working on Trap Team, and the people buying this one are working on this game at the same time. That makes sense, right? Because Superchargers is made by the people who made this game, I'm pretty sure, and then Imaginators is made by Toys for Bob, I'm pretty sure. So if they had 2 people working on the games at the same time, that would also explain why these games can release so soon after each other. And that's not like immediately just like it's an industry plant, but I think it's an industry plant just because of how fast they profited off of this Toys of Life concept. Even the first ever Skylanders game, Stars Adventure, had variant figures you can get. There was Legendary Trigger Happy, there was Dark Spyro. There was Legendary Spyro, I'm pretty sure. Like, they definitely knew what they were doing. So maybe industry plant isn't the word, but they for sure knew what they were doing when they were making the game.
You have not seen the last of Baron von Shellshock.
What did he just call us?
Ignorant potato faces.
But as an insult, right?
Yeah, it's not a common endearment out this way.
We kept our end of the deal, Sharpfin. Are you going to help us or not?
Not only am I taking you in my personal ship, but as a special thanks, I'm sending my boys over to Woodborough to get to work for my man here.
Well, hey, I'm not your man. If I'm anybody's man, it's me. You know what I'm saying?
Your ride will be tweaked and ready to blow some rotors off in no time.
Hello? I am in the middle of something out here. You could at least pay attention, you Kaiser Highstellers.
Hey, watch this.
Uh-oh. I will say, I don't hate that there's so many more cutscenes in this game. I think it definitely gets the story across. Like, Spiral's Adventures cinematic cutscenes were only of once you got, like, all the parts collected, and then sometimes, like, every like, 3rd chapter complete, every, like, 3rd or 4th, you get a Chaos cutscene.
Wheel luck has graciously come to lend a hand. No trouble at all, Rufus. Listen, Skylander, I brought you a gift.
I like it. And these cutscenes are at least funny. They're funny and entertaining. I don't like Chaos's mom as a character. I remember not liking it when I first played the game. I think Chaos works better as a Plankton-esque villain, or like a Doofenshmirtz-esque villain, where he's just very silly. Like, Chaos definitely is a threat. He broke the light core in the first game, but I think he works better as a comedic villain on his own. Like, we don't need his mom that comes into the picture or anything. And I don't mind the Doom Squad from Trap Team. I'm pretty sure that's from Trap Team, yeah. I don't mind that. Or Doom Raider. I think they're called Doom Raiders. Where is he? I wasn't looking. I think left. What the fuck? I was closing my fingers. My right hand was up. I was closing my fingers, and a fly fucking flew right between my pointer and thumb. Whatever.
There you are, Skylander. As promised, I will personally be taking you to the twisty tunnels, where I guarantee we will find the ancient terror squid, safe and sound, without any trouble at all.
And we're taking that impressive-looking ship of yours, right, Sharpie? Are you as fired up about this as I am, Tessa?
The chiefess says she needs my help in Woodboro, so I'm not going this time.
You want me to go talk to her? Give her the old Flynn charm? I have a way with people, you know.
No, but thank you. Good luck, Flynn. I know you and the Skylanders can do it.
All right, then. Let's go find that terror squid. Ready when
We'll do
you
that
are,
next video.
Skylander.
If you've watched this far, thank you for just listening to me yap. I think I might do that for more of these videos. It was fun just yapping about random shit and going from one point to another. It's a lot better than the usual silence where we just like saying, "Oh, nice," or like things like that whenever something happens. Which those aren't fake reactions when I say things like that. It's just I don't know what else to say in that scenario. So yeah, but thank you so much for watching. I think this is definitely one of the better, if not the best, of at least this series. So I will see you later.